sit there as let's reflect on this. Leo energy here as the season of Leo rolls into our beautiful summer. Is today the start of Leo season, the 21st? Or is it 22nd? Can't remember. I hope it's not today because I need to get to the water. But I might just say fuck it. Let's get a shuffle. Holding in mind this August energy that Steve's looking for. Well, there's cards in between it, but just Judgment's on the bottom of the deck there. That resurrection energy, that divine judgment, which is that honest, true, wielding the sword of truth, self-judgment. Can't turn a blind eye to it. It's absolute because it is what it is, and nothing changes it. And that's what's cool about divine judgment. It's perfectness. It only responds and reacts and fills in the void created by one's own decisions. And it's not a judgment cast upon somebody that had some book of rules. It's the energy judges itself. And by virtue of what it is, it tells it what it is. And that's the justice and the design of how this universe works. So divine justice is divine judgment. What's in between that, though, just for shits and giggles? That wish fulfillment. I like it. Funny. All right. See, like Steve's saying there, tarot is just beautiful and great. That's divine. I'm talking about divine judgment, and there's the divine there itself. That lightning struck key. Oh my God, I got an idea. Benjamin had an idea when that key got struck by lightning. I think we all enjoy it. Or at least that's what programmed into our history. That wish as I cut. Crossing judgment. So, yeah, so that's why we're here. After the cut, that buck, that solidness, what the runner individual that flees from the one that's judging themselves, that energy, that why we're here, wants to go get that unicorn, so to speak. But this is more unique than a unicorn. This is our 8-point rainbow antlered buck deer. That's something solid. And crossing it is that sneaky, fake, running away, thieves in the night, stealing away from their own happiness, but they always keep one eye open and clutch to the truth. That Ace of Swords they rest on. So, I feel like we got our reading here. This is it. Permission, authority in front of this audience. This is it. All right. Cut the deck. All right. This will be the energy of the connection. This will be the surface level interaction, the 3D, what we interact with. This will be the soul, the real, the actualness. If we scraped away all the layers of facade and meat sackness, take away the meat sack and you just have the soul sitting there, that's what would be there. And then this is what the universe of divine wants to add to it. And this right here will be the potential final outcome of this connection interaction. So here we go. Readings on flip. Boom. Reciprocity sits there as one sees the benefit and how fruit can grow from equal give and take. Minor arcana energy of temperance, angel energy there. This right here is water into wine for me in minor arcana. It's the angel expressing itself as balance, justice, and temperance rolled into one card in a minor arcana. And when you do so, your fruits grow. Tangible fruits made with love, passion, and truth. It's all of it rolled into one. That's why it's temperance in the minor arcana. A choice. on the surface level. They've been going back and forth. One sharp, one not. Falsehood, truth versus truth. One will be real, and the other is just an illusion, shadow. Oh, wow, I've never seen that with this. This is the sword of truth, and this is just its shadow. Huh, that's beautiful. It's always an eclipse, but all I can see is the great staring eye. All I see is an eye now. The eye of that divine judgment from the Hierophant that we saw. Huh. It's revealing that this is just its shadow. Huh. In the soul, I still sense disappointment. But there's victory. Disappointment leads to victory, eh? If that heart chakra opens up, those wings spread and take to flight from all this bramble and briars and small barrier and dam, one can fly over it into the light, see the truth, and see the harmony and balance in the connection. I like that. That's promising for those. What does the universe want to say? Face the truth. That's always good advice, universe. Those eyes are just cutting right through as they perch on the sword of truth, saying, well, you're going to have to face it because no bullshit's going to get past me. Bring it if you like. You make a good lunch. The universe will eat you. So, what's the choice here? Do you see the shadow, or do you see the truth in this final potential outcome? They see foundation possible. All this minor arcana. Weird. All my readings always have major. It's interesting. Oh. They realize they have to climb a mountain. Does that make sense? Yeah. They have to climb to the summit of the mountain. And they are at the beginning again. And I think they see that it's worth climbing up to, and that's their decision that they're having to make here. Is like, this is fucked up. And it all has to be scrapped. You have to start at the beginning. It's like you got here and you had to have the helicopter come pick you up because, well, the path changed. And you gotta go all the way back down to the base because the helicopter can't take you to the other side. So you get down to the base, regather your supplies, regather your thoughts, share your idea with somebody else that's trustworthy to give you good advice. And I believe the good advice that they would give is correlated over here. Go face the truth, and when you face the truth, be honest, real, otherwise you'll get eaten. And share equally, give and take towards like what needs to be said, and start the relationship and climb the mountain together. You were climbing it alone, thinking that you would find another 8-point rainbow deer on the way up. Well, you realize you didn't. And that's those brambles there. Is that a word? I don't know. That's what my brain's saying. So, open up the heart, face truth, and see the illusion from the real. And in anything, if it's your love connection, anything, work, love, life, reciprocity. Give what you're getting. And if the relationship or connection isn't doing such, then, well, give what you're giving. Don't give the full cup. That's King of Cups energy there too now, as I'm saying that. Here we are there with that. Let's see, clarifiers. Clear. Quick, a little tiny deck here. All right. Wow, I love tarot. Randomly on the bottom of the deck is Leo, strength energy, bravery, courage, overcoming fear of having to face truth, make a decision between truth and falsehood, and the courage to climb the mountain again to get what's valuable, what's important, what gives you victory, what opened your heart. Fearless. Crossing that is, just randomly, truth. I love tarot. Follow the butterflies, and they lead to your Empress. Expressed there in the King of Pentacles. Truth will always get you there. Crossing truth, King of Cups. Wasn't I just saying that? All right, give a good shuffle here. Those two wanted to jump out over there, so we'll see what they have to say. As I give this a good... You got cards jumping out. Oh, jumping out. Oh, everything's jumping out. All right, you got lots to say. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Let's read it first. What jumped out first? These two. The Knight of Swords. So a swift movement to come in out of 5 Pentacles energy. That pre-shuffle rose dripping down. And I always say with this card is, and with the 5 of Pentacles in general, is that it's self-punishment. So in the self-punishment, follow the butterfly out of it and allow the divine to punish you, which again, self-judgment. A judgment is self-judgment. Have you not punished yourself enough? Yeah, that's why you let the divine do it. So when you're inspired to get up, that's the divine saying, hey, that's enough. You've learned it. Those tears are real. And when those tears are real, you have punished yourself enough. That makes sense? Yeah. If you're just like, fuck it, don't mean nothing to me, you haven't learned yet. But when you get quiet and put yourself in that corner and the gravity just starts cracking the walls around you and tears flow, that's when you can get up. Whew. Ooh, that's got me teary. Justice. Now. Because it's divine justice. When those tears flow and they're real and there's this like, it feels like a hole in your heart, but it isn't a hole in your heart. It's your heart opening up to be filled. Because you got a new perspective. You stop being fake to yourself and you can see the real. And you let the divine rush in. The blood's rushing to the top of the head, to the crown chakra. You allow the energy of the universe to show you truth. And that gets you fired up and passionate and ready to go. Feel that heart again. Because it's not a hole in the heart. It's the heart radiating out, finally. And you know what to hold to. I like it. Boom. So King of Pentacles followed out on the bottom there. Let's just shove those in the middle as we see 9 swords and the maelstrom above us. All those thoughts and everything that put us into that little corner. All these briars and brambles. And what we're flying away from in justice. Crossing the King of Pentacles on the bottom is the weight of the world. But you gotta let all that go. And you can get to Lovers. Isn't that those geese in flight that we had? Take off the crown of pretense. The snake that we saw in the pre-shuffle as it flies away. And grab what's important and what feels, warms your heart and makes your heart beat. All right. Where did the king go? Cut it again. Yeah. 3 wands there. New horizon. Everything is going to be okay. Alright, like it. Still there. It's good. Alright. This is our clarification of the 6 of Pentacles. Reciprocity, temperance in the minor. Alright. 6 of Pentacles, why are you here? 5 wands. Oh, all the little, like, flimsy little excuses and reasonings for not doing this and wanting to go be that fox in the field. But the guy has turned his back on all that, where all the foxes are going. Just a player energy. And has grabbed that wand. And what I tend to see on this card is nothing's going to stop me. It, like, elevates this card to a new level. Is that player, go play the field, don't give a shit about anything that's actually, like, real. It's all just fake, flimsy. Everybody's just going to hurt me, so why ever be serious or real with anybody? But something's inspired that one there as it just glows, and nothing's going to stop him from getting to this victory and seeing that reciprocity and temperance is the way to get to that, to start the climb again. Why is the 5 of Wands here? The Page of Wands. It's, start over again. Turning your back on what the foxes look at and nourishing your nourishing your passion again. That Ace of Wands that she's holding there. To follow the beat of you, the beating of your heart. As you can see with the drum there. All that's crossed by the stability of the King of Pentacles found here and trying to transcend that 7 swords energy there. I like it. 7 of Pentacles jumps out with the Chariot. I like it. Oh, we got a 3rd. As the Magician becomes our bottom card as all that comes out and distracts me. We have the... Oh, it was one underneath there. The 9 Wands, that barrier. Or what to hold the line for. What inspires us to... What the sun does to our soul is worth gathering your legion and holding the line for. And it's what one has poured their love, passion, and life energy into. The 7 of Pentacles. I know that this is what I must do now. It leads to victory and a golden heart. But what's the step in between the 7 Pentacles and the Chariot? Pouring your heart and effort into and victoriously taking it to your Empress or your Rainbow Buck Deer. The clutching. It's about 60-40. The clutching onto what he's turned his back on. All those foxes, that player energy. Holding onto that and letting that go. Or fuck it, I'm going for it. Magician. Crossing the Magician. King of Wands. Yep. Fate, the have it your way fake king. Passion king is starting to feel his heart open up. And that all those foxes and everything like that, as fun as it is, isn't what warms your heart. I like it. 6 of Wands. Wow. All right, you can't argue with that. Can you see it? Yeah, you can see it. I'm like 6 of Wands, and what plops out over this mountain? that they have to climb. A heart opening up, that green reef, heart chakra, victory. That belongs here. Put that over there. So crossing victory is victory. On the bottom of the deck was Leo, as that popped out and made me stop. Getting that courage. And with that courage, one can go get that victory. Why is victory here? Disappointment. Good cross check here of checking our work here, Mr. Steve. As she is a fish out of water. The disappointment. I've also seen this in this card before, and I'm seeing it now, is that this entity is a mermaid, and they're out of water. And all the spirit guides and ancestors around them are just giving them their peace, as all the other cups return back to the sea. And she sits on the shore, just playing on the surface of the water with her hand. The disappointment of losing the ocean of real. I was going to say emotion, but I stopped it. The ocean of emotion. And this terrified of getting wet again to get back into the water, because you could get hurt. You fucked up enough. And you know that it's not guaranteed, but we want it. And that's disappointment there. Hesitant to get back in the water. But yeah, she's a mermaid out of water. Hesitant to go back into it. That disappointment. I want one more card here for some reason. So I listened to that. There's that Seven of Swords. And that's what's plaguing their mind there. It's just always like that. So I just keep doing the things I'm doing. And turning my back to truth. If you turn your back to truth, though, you will not get that victory. And you will stay on the land as a mermaid with no feet to walk in the sand. It's interesting that I wanted to pull that. Because what's keeping you from that rainbow buck deer and victory? It's always been yourself. You have to change your paradigm of how the world works. And I was glad, as people, the counterpart to the runner and the flip side of this, that was our job to show that to you. And if we've shown that to you, then we've done our job karmically. Doesn't mean the connection has to come back together, but it does mean that you at least are equipped to turn up and look up to the truth. Quote of Q's: one cannot fly looking down. Look up. If you look up, you can fly. Oh yeah, all that's crossed by. Leo energy again. Getting that courage up. Crossing Leo just by shits and giggles. I'm just curious. That Three of Pentacles takes me back to the base of the mountain again. Go get a second opinion. All right, Mother of Swords. Why are you here? Lovers wants to flip over. King of Wands there. This is it though? No. Crossing King of Wands though is that proto-star, that Five of Cups, that disappointment, the regret. But I love in this expression of it though is that it helps this individual that's sad and in despair about their choices, is that they're nourishing and pouring love and hope and wishing into this cup here, this cup with the big fish. It's my proto-star, I like to call it. It's reformatting your wish out of everything, returning back to the sea of chaos. I like it. But that's not it. All right, now. Page of Cups on the bottom. King of Cups there. This is it? No, that ain't it. What's crossing that though? New beginning and passion. No, that ain't what the universe got to say. All I see is this, like, yeah, this is it, yeah. Leading back to the, disrespecting something real because one just kept doing what was normal and their old ways, and that King of Wands player energy, all those foxes, and you lost out on what was real. But nothing's going to stop you now in working towards this experience again. So the universe, the Queen of Swords, facing the truth energy, saying if you want that lovers have that heartbeat, glow and grow and have a happy, healthy life with something you can pour your love and energy to, and something worth holding the line for. So this generation doesn't know that, or shoot, even mine didn't. We kind of nullified it all. The value of war. Knowing what to fight for. So this is that, like, Kahootin three-party energy refined down to, instead of like the victory and starting over energy. But it's making me see the same thing. It's like you've gone from that paradigm of what Three of Pentacles is to this paradigm of Three of Pentacles. And that's paradigm shifts is why cards look differently as we all do tarot, by the way. Universe, facing that truth, what are we looking at? That decision, repeating message, pulling me back to everything that was said here. One is an illusion and one is real. See the shadow and follow truth. As the swans in this deck always take you back to the truth. Swan taking you to the truth. And your heart is just dangling by a string there. Why? Because it's opened up. One's seen that one isn't looking up to fly. One is just still doing the old ways. Thieving, hunting, wearing a mask, mixing in with the crows and thoughts instead of the swans of truth and light. There's that moon again. Who has two swords here? I love tarot. I want to get that cup filled again and share it with someone. Hell, we can even drink from the same cup. This Ace of Cups here is expressing renewal. And the renewal comes from the heart chakra opening up here in that victory. I want one more card on there. And that Ace of Pentacles shining there. I see it's a Knight of Pentacles, but it's not. It's the Ace of Pentacles. Something solid. That's foundation, the base of the mountain. And I guess you can kind of see it as a knight. Go get it. Go be that. But this is more Ace of Pentacles than anything. It's that solidness of this actual connection. Brought to you by choosing the real from the falsehood and nourishing it with the chalice of life. What gives life meaning is the cups. Emotion, real, love. I like it as called real. It's real. It's elevated truth because it takes passion, tangible from the pentacles, and passion from the wands, and truth from the swords. And it makes everything real and gives it cups. And cups hold all the real. It's something, it's a vessel in which can hold all that. Tarot is beautiful for that. 10 wands. Oh, I'll just go with it. Because what made me stop as I finish is the world. The Empress there, holding her manifestation in her hands, wishing that their person would come, as they just are illuminated by the moon, still sailing across the worrying sky. I like it. Because what popped out is truth. Those swans worshiping the golden light that it brings. Kind of warms everything. That's funny. So, the Ace of Swords is why the Three of Pentacles is here. Wow, full circle. I love tarot. Back to Leo energy and getting the courage, strength, and fearlessness, warmth, and passion. This is definitely my monthly Leo energy too. I think he's doing the same. He's like calling it August, but it's July. Our Leo season is what we're doing. As strength right there is reflected on this card. Becoming fearless. Fast forward movement of passion. Fueled by truth. Grounded in stability of that Ace of Pentacles that Knight was riding towards, or riding on. And that Ace of Cups with it. All rolled into one. The gift. As one progresses through consciousness, everything becomes more perfect. And you see the perfectness in this card here. That bleeding heart that's been hurt. None of what just fell out on this table would have any meaning unless you know this. See the beauty in that card now? Yeah. So, throw those other swords away. Take the one that matters. Yep. Everything has value and meaning because of the heartache. And that's beautiful. And then opens up the world. Crossing the world was that Page of Cups, that chalice, illuminating the deep sea. It has the mermaid has jumped back into the water and ready to sip from the cup that just... How could you sip from a cup that's in the ocean? Because it's not water. It's the essence of life. What gives it real. Yes, drink some yourself. Apologize to yourself. Forgive yourself. And love yourself. And as you do that, one will be inspired to have nothing stop them. To go get victoriously their world. And the Empress is their world. That 8-point rainbow buck deer. And underneath that thieving is that Page of Pentacles. That student looking towards that happiness. Again, starting over energy. Oh, there was something else underneath that. What was that? It's a turning point. Knowing what to nourish. Repeating messages there. Whew. Underneath the Page of Pentacles. Divine. I love tarot. It's a good reading. This is a head nod to everything that was just spoken. And it's not my thoughts, I'm just a transistor here. So take what value from these words, because I just got a smile and a hat tip from the divine. Yeah. I can't make this shit up. It's so great. See that sun? Now, this is Four of Wands. That foundation marriage card, commitment card, tangible, solid ground. Something to build on. Something worth climbing a mountain. Ten of Pentacles. Yup. The dragon and his empress. the Empress and her dragon. Know that you're both. No duality. That's why we connect and why we get together. In any connection. Emperor. I love it. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, shoot, I'll go one more. Because I see what it is. All this makes learning all this and seeing how this is beautiful makes one an emperor. And like the Empress holding her orb, wishing for you, you're wishing for them. Reach through, grab that lever, get that world turning again. Because the world is literally on pause until you do. That's what, if you've been wondering what's been going on, why is it all like this? It's because the world's standing still. I mean, your world can't revolve and turn again until you, whomever this is, or other person, flip roles, or they, see that this was beautiful. Because if you get your person or not, seeing this as beautiful and perfect is the lesson. And it takes learning a lot to understand that. But it's a new paradigm. And new paradigms are only 1/10,000th of a second away. Every day. Now let's sum it up. Pop all that there, put that there. I like those being out here too, because those are cool. Put that with that. And we'll just pop this guy here. Empress getting all their things with their emperor divinely guided, because one got back in the water and decided to drink from it again. Let's grab this guy here. It has temperance is on the bottom of the deck. I love it. Let's give 3 cards and a crosser to kind of sum up this. Get that wish fulfillment there with our 9 of Cups. Swim in that water. All right, universe, sum this up here for me. Give this audience something to stand on, look forward to, and something that warms their heart as we roll into sun season, Leo season, with the sun bright over us. I like it. So this will cross our center card here. We're going to do center, left, right. This is it. Okay. Center, the Lovers. Yeah. Take down that crown of having to puff up or be fake and let it fly away and grab what's actually important and seize the day. The sun's there. See, I groan when the universe makes me say things like that. That's cool. I love you too, universe. Lovers. Wielding the truth, walking with truth, and being honest with yourself instead of forming all these crows of thought that aren't just nothing but that. The illusions that manifest from thinking instead of just seeing what's actually there with the real. And that's what the owl's telling this person as the sun's illumination is growing and growing and taking away the darkness in the back. Face truth, wield truth. Face truth, Queen of Swords, if one wants to remember. But I love the repeating message here as, well, if you face the truth, you get lovers. If you wield the truth, you get lovers. I love it. And lastly, the moon. There's that moon sneaking up again, that crescent. And this is with that sword of truth, and that's what this king is thinking about there, the king of truth, is looking at oneself and what one's done and facing it. You got to take off your face to face it. If you notice this spirit here is watching them and inspiring them to take their heart and realize, oh yeah, it's different every time. It is taking off the mask, pulling out your heart, and you're seeing which one is valuable to you. Your heart is in your hand. It is wounded from the 3. It's that wounded heart. It's bleeding. So which is important? That mask, that crown, that pretense, that puffing up, or his heart connection, where the victory is. That victory. Shits and giggles. Be the queen to that king, and vice versa. There's your reading. Underneath that 5 of Swords. It's always there. Always on your shoulder will be this until one dives into it. Well, just fuck it. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. Those flimsy, short-sighted victories are something that lasts for eternity. What's beautiful about this realm? You get to choose. You get to choose. I love it. Let's crossing the 4 of Wands, or the 5 of Swords. Yeah, you get to choose. The statement and the little axiom of by your fruits you should know them. What do you pour yourself into? What do your fruits look and taste like? I like it. There's y'all's reading here. This is gonna inadvertently be my August Leo energy reading. Curious. So now that I've done this, I want to finish watching Steve's and cross-check my work. All right, everyone, take what resonates, toss the rest, flip roles if you need to, and apply it to where it needs. Adult yourself, change roles, change genders, change whatever you like around, as long as you stay within the same energy, because it's just energy. The labels and words are just for us to relay a concept, a paradigm, and a feeling. Randomly on the bottom of my deck over here is the 9 of Cups. That wish fulfillment. Emperor. To get that wheel moving again. Go try. Wow. And you can get your Empress. Your Queen of Cups. And heal from that heartache. And short-sighted victories. Heal up. I like that. Just randomly another deck that's over here has pretty much got a summary of what just happened and unfolded there. I love tarot because if you just allow the energy to flow, it'll exactly tell you what's going on. I love it. All right, everyone. Again, there's the energy. There is the interpretation of it as just a transistor. And if you find yourself in a dark space, Q's got you.